recorded, don't talk, because basically your little screen will pop up if you talk. So if you don't want to be recorded, don't talk. And huge disclaimer, like we just learned, I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm just a teacher, not a mentor. It's not official. I don't know anything about ManyCam except for what I use in the classroom. So techie stuff, I can maybe work through some things, but this is the basics of how to set it up. I'm not a huge computer person. So I just know how to set stuff up like this. So I'm stepping us through it because I've done it for the last 8 months or so. So today we are going to set up ManyCam. We're going to start with what is it, the computer specs you need, what can it do, and then we will start setting up our presets. Our presets are all the different little video feeds. And we will end with using a custom area to show Google Slides. Woohoo! So, I know, right? So I am going to send a couple things in the chat box that I would like for you to open up. There's the chat box. So here is a prop slide. And here is a reward slide. Because when you use ManyCam, you will have all these different things open. When people use ManyCam, it's usually to use Google Slides easily. So you don't have to hold up 1,000 different devices and knock stuff down.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
I know ManyCam, that's what I use. And I actually I have a file for my own GIFs and pictures and things that I pull up.
Okay.
I have not figured Google Slides. And so that's is that what we're going to go over, is how to pull Google Slides into ManyCam? Because I'd love to do Google Slides, but I just don't want to do the phone thing.
Yes.
Is that going to be part of this?
It will be part of this. It won't be the first part of it because we have brand new users that they don't know how to set up a preset. So
okay, perfect.
First.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and get both of those things opened up on your computer. If you're able to pull them out into different windows, go ahead and do that. And yeah, let's get started. So first, what is it? What is this crazy thing called ManyCam? It's literally just a program that takes over your video feed, and that's it. It doesn't do anything except for take over your video feed. It changes what the student can see of you. So, for instance, this is my green screen background. I have it open in a Google Slide. So I can change my background with just literally changing this slide. Ooh, now I'm at a party. Now I'm in the kitchen. Now I'm in the rainbow. We're in the spring or some lesson with seasons. So, and now I'm in the sea. So this is what I use as my backgrounds. I am green screening.
But you don't need a backdrop that's a green screen or anything physical.
Yeah, you kind of do.
So this is what my background actually looks like.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Yep. No, that's okay. And it's not anything fancy. It's just some literal green fabric that I found as I was walking by in Walmart, not even in a fabric store. And I bought this for $5, and it's enough for 2 green screens, one that I can take with me. So yeah, super cheap.
So green is key. It has to be green.
Green is key unless you wear a lot of green. If you wear a lot of green, some people use a blue background. So it's whatever color you don't really use. Usually green or blue. But it's green screen because most people use green. Not many people wear grass green a lot. So anyway, this is how I do my green screening. I'll go back to my classroom because I don't know. Any kind of green, really like grass green. That's what most people use. And I don't know why. I don't know the techie stuff why, but most people use a real true grass green. So some of the fun things you can do. Let's just say I don't do green screen. Let's just use green as my background, and maybe it's your classroom as the background. So some of the other fun things you can do is to add borders. So
Like mine, that I don't know how I got up there.
yes, we will learn how to get it off of there too.
Awesome.
That's great. So you could put a border up, or maybe something for fall. This one's a little bit too big, so I wouldn't use that. Or the space lesson, anything. So you can use borders. I have my name that I can put up. There's my name. I obviously wouldn't use it with this border. And there's also just different fun things like, I mean, you've all seen where you can like fly up a panda and, you know, just put different things on the screen, like pizza, and eat the pizza, you know. There's also fun stuff that you can put on your face that are literally exactly the same as the AR stickers in the app. They're a little bit different just because they're different pictures, but and they're not cartoons. A lot of the time they are not. So like I can put a cat on my head, and it's not it's a cartoon, but kind of not. You can fly stars or put a cat on your face. So this is what we're going to be working towards when we use ManyCam, because then what props are you actually going to need on your desk? I have like 5 props on my desk for every class because everything else is in ManyCam. So computer specs. If you've got a computer that is not kind of up to date and doesn't necessarily have a lot of memory, it's probably going to slow it down and give you some IT issues. You really do need a fairly good computer to run ManyCam and the portal or app or whatever you end up using and slides. Okay, so keep that in mind. Joining the digital effects group on Facebook, that will give you every type of tech question that you need answered. So without further ado, let's set up some presets. I am going to share differently now, so you can see my whole screen. So in the middle here, let me get some of this extra stuff. There we go. So this is what my screen looks like when I teach. I have my rewards on the left. I have my props on the right. I put my green screen down in the bottom. And this is also where I have my class list, or if I'm doing a memory game or a tic-tac-toe game or something, that's where this bottom left one is. And then on the bottom right, that's where my ManyCam is like where I lay it, I guess. And in the middle is my portal. I do all short notice, so don't look at my schedule. It doesn't look good right now. So to pull out, I gave you all a prop slide to open, my family. So if you open it up, you can pull it out and make its own window. So you can see my arrow clear at the top here. I'm just going to pull it down, and now it's its own window. Are we there? This is how we set up Google Slides. So I pulled out. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say on yours that you pulled it down from the toolbar.
I did. The little tab that's up here at the top, I grabbed it with my arrow and I pulled it down.
So when I opened it, it already opened up to its own window.
Fine. Perfect.
So you're saying basically in the toolbar we have to have slides open and be on that lesson and then pull it down?
Well, you need to get to the end result that we're coming to in just a moment. I gave you 2 things and they opened up in different tabs, and that's great. That's the end result that we want.
Okay.
Okay. So when I open up like a string of 8 classes in the morning, I'll only open up the props. So those are all in
Okay.
one window. And
Okay.
I'll do that. And then I'll open up only the rewards. So those are all in one window. And okay. So here is my lesson prop. I am going to put it in preview mode because that's the way I do it. So I'm just doing from the word edit to the end in the address here. And I'm typing the word preview. That's how I do it. So this toolbar is stuck down here at the bottom instead of coming up when I'm moving my mouse around.
Okay.
Wow, you've already lost me, but just keep
Okay.
going. I'll catch
Could
up.
you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
if I lost all of you, let's go back. That's the point of a small group.
Thank you.
So I'm going up here into like the web address of the My Family prop slide. Okay. And I am going to highlight from the word edit to the end of it.
So should we be able to be doing that on our own screen while watching you?
Yes.
And how do we do that?
So did you open? So go to the chat box and open the 2 links.
Well, I did that, but all I see is you on my screen. How do I get back to?
Oh, go up to your Zoom settings and exit full screen.
Huh. Okay. View options. Oh, okay. Got it.
Are you there? All right, so now go back to the chat and open these 2 up.
Okay.
And it can really be 2 of anything for what we're doing for right now.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to highlight edit to the end and I'm going to type the word preview. So now it comes up like this. So I'm going to just resize my window. I can make it as big or as small as I want. Okay? If you grab the corner of it, make sure that your mouse has like the 2 arrows that are going both directions. And you can resize it. Okay? Jillian's yes. Christy, how you doing?
I am, okay, we're trying to make 2 separate new boxes, right? That's what we're trying to do?
Well, yours is
Did I
already
miss
in
that?
a new box, right?
Yes.
So all you're doing is the preview to the end
Yes,
and
I
then
did that.
resizing.
Yes.
Can you resize it?
I got 1 preview done.
Okay.
And then so resize.
So we're resizing the family one.
Okay, resizing the family. Where did mine go?
I think 3 is the perfect number.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, so I opened both links, so they're both in the toolbar at the top, but I was able to open a preview. So resize. Okay, show me one more time. Resize.
Resize is you grab the corner down here.
Okay.
And as long as you have the arrows that are
Right.
going like this, you can grab it and resize it.
Yes. Okay. I can
Okay.
do that.
So now I'm just going to resize it. For my screen, I know that I need to go completely to like the thinnest that it'll go.
Mhm.
And then I move it up. So as I move it up, it does get thinner, but I know from my visual experience of doing this that I need about that much black on either side. That's just I am using a laptop. So I'm just going to drag it over to the side. And I've already got one of these open over here, so.
And so this is after you've already picked which Google Slides you're going to be using. Opened it up basically in the toolbar, and then you're just creating a new window.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, every time I do it, it goes to this site can't be reached, reload.
You are clicking what it says when it says something down here. You're clicking that instead of, so just try to do the arrow from the side like this first, and then maybe from the bottom. The corner is sometimes difficult to grab.
Well, I can't even type the preview thing in.
Okay.
To that. Can you arrow it?
Do you see the web address on it?
And now I've totally lost it. Okay, you're just gonna have to go ahead and I'll try to catch up.
Can you backspace? Can you like back arrow, go back?
Well, I have your.
Or just open it again?
I can open up something that I already have. Might not be something that you have.
That's okay.
I
Okay.
have a quick question. Oh, sorry.
How do I make it small if I can't? What's this way to make it small?
Just grab one of the edges or the corner and drag it.
Okay, did it.
All right. So then I'm going to put, me personally, I'm going to put my prop slide on the right-hand side. Okay. And I'm going to do this again with the Simpson family. So my reward. So I'm going to drag it out of my toolbar. I'm going to do the preview to the end thing in the web address. And
Jackie,
then,
really quick.
Yeah.
Have you done the part where you add it to your ManyCam, like the
No.
pluses? Okay.
I do this first.
Got it.
Because once I do the pluses, I need this stuff up to do.
Perfect.
My pluses.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm doing it to nothing.
Okay.
So I'm opening my reward and my prop, and I'm putting it over here on the side. Oh my gosh. The Zoom thing is just taking over my screen here. Okay.
So mine does not drag out to two separate. It just stays two of them in the toolbar.
Okay, so drag it out. So grab a hold of it in your toolbar with your mouse and then drag it down.
I'm trying to do that. Are you seeing a hand or something that's making it different? It reloads and keeps it in the toolbar. So it's just not letting me make a new window.
Well, you could always reopen the link and do open link in new window like this.
Okay.
You could always do it that way. I don't know, your computer might be different. So just like that's something that you'll have to
move to a new window. Right click and move to a new window.
There you go.
Where are you seeing that?
I think. Did it do it?
Is it down at the bottom?
Yes, it did it. Okay, that's
Yay!
how. So for me, I had to right click and open new window or add to a new window. So that's what I did. Okay.
Okay, so if I could just drag it without changing it in the
Then it's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Hit the present or hit preview present button and it'll be fine for what we're doing today. And fine for what you're doing in the classroom, honestly.
Jackie, so
where it says present with an arrow, hit that.
Yeah, just hit that. Perfect.
Okay.
So potentially you could have like 20 of these out open.
Yes, but no. Like this is all I will ever have open. Because my rewards for 8 classes are all going to be in this one, like 8 tabs open in this one small box.
Okay, but you go through and you preview mode them all. Okay,
Yep.
got it.
So as I teach my classes, I just click out of them and they're all just there.
Just like you would on an iPad. Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Okay,
Great.
so but this you have to actually go in and choose what you're doing, right? Because this is the part I don't get, the Google Slides part.
So I'm teaching the family lesson. Okay, these are the prop slides for the family lesson that I'm going to use.
Okay, so you go into slides, you find the lesson.
Mm-hmm. And I find a reward, and those are the 2 that I'm opening up. Like I use the slide finder or the planner.
Okay,
So
that's the part I need.
They have a whole little video. That's actually pretty easy. You find it and you star it, and it goes to your star folder, and it's really easy to find.
So I got that part. I just haven't figured out from there.
Okay.
But that's okay. We can do that another time.
Well, if you use the Finder and you put in your class code number, it'll pull up all the props and suggested rewards.
Oh, cool. Okay, very cool.
Okay. So we're good, right?
You're good.
All right. So
We're so not good over here. But
well, do we have two windows open like this? A reward and a prop?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, let's go to ManyCam. So, as you can see on my screen, I have a whole bunch of different things. I have, where are you? I can't see you, for the kids that are late or having an IT issue. This is my hello for when I turn on the camera before the class starts, because I hate that countdown timer. It drives me crazy. This is my main one for teaching, when I'm just teaching. I have good job up for my reward, and I keep moving all of you guys around. So this is what we'll do first. And then I've also got my props. So as you can see, I just resize a little bit. There we go. So now, as you can see, I have all of these different things open. This is what we're going to start with. We're going to start with this main screen. Okay? And I'm going to go, so I don't have to redo all of mine, I'm going to go over here to just these plus signs. Okay? So
I can't see where are we supposed to be seeing the plus signs?
Down here at the bottom of your ManyCam.
Oh, I haven't even known how to open the ManyCam yet.
So just double click on the icon that's probably on your desktop.
Okay, so you have 8. So you have a bot version.
I have 12, and I have the studio version. It's the middle version, because that's the first version that allows green screening. And I don't need anything else.
Okay, I've got 4.
Okay.
I can't remember what version I have. Is there a quick way to find out?
How many presets do you have along the bottom?
Let's see. I have a lot. Oh, wait. Maybe 12, I think.
If you have 12, you have the studio version.
Okay, cool.
I was considering moving up to that.
The Apple Card one that got you a deal with the Apple Card, I think.
Yeah, there's an Earth Day. There's an Earth Day promotion going on right now too. So, if at the end of this month,
can't figure out how to open it.
Okay, let's see. I don't know what else to say. This is all right. So on my screen, this is my ManyCam.
I've got the banner, but I have no idea how to open
Oh,
it.
then you have it open. Yeah, you have it open. So along your bottom, click along.
Oh, here it is.
Down here.
No, that's not it. I don't know.
It looks like this icon on setting up ManyCam. All this this webcam eyeball thing.
Yeah, I know what it looks like. I just don't know where it is. Okay.
Do you have a toolbar open that you can see the icons?
Like on the bottom row of your computer screen. Do you have like a folder and Chrome and maybe Skype and Zoom? Do you see all those icons? Is there a ManyCam icon?
No, it would be so awesome if there was.
Okay. Okay, so try this. Can you see my little arrow over here? Do you see what I'm doing on the bottom right-hand corner?
I'm just moving my screens all around because... Yeah, okay, yeah, I see your arrow.
So do you have something like that shows your running programs? Because you could click on ManyCam right there.
Oh, show hidden icon.
Oh, show hidden icons. That's probably what it is.
Oh, there it is. Oh, found it. Got it. And it says Earth Day Special. Okay, got it.
All right, so we are rolling along like a herd of turtles here. So click on one of the plus signs. But you know what? This is great because this is what makes other people stop too. So let's record it. Let's record the crazy and get other people on board too.
Okay, where are the plus signs?
All right. So in ManyCam?
Oh, okay, got it.
All right. Down here at the very bottom, there are plus signs.
Nope.
Are you in ManyCam?
Yeah. But I just bought the cheap version. Maybe I don't have plus signs.
You should. You should
I
have
have to.
4.
More. Okay, just keep going. I'll look for them.
Do you see where your picture is?
Mm-hmm.
Like my picture is up here,
Yeah.
and it is also down just below, like my big picture in my ManyCam. Do you see that?
No.
Do you see my screen right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see my do you see where I am drawing right now, where I've circled my face?
Yep.
Okay.
I've got my big picture. I just don't have the little squares below like you do.
You don't have any little, oh, okay. Do you have this button? It's like a landscape button.
Yeah. I have that.
Click that.
Okay.
Do you have
Look
squares?
at it. Oh, now I have them.
Okay, here we go.
That was key. That was
That
key.
was key, you know? It really is. I don't know what I've clicked here. I have ManyCam up in the corner. I'll have to get that off somehow. Okay. Click one of the plus signs.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Click a plus sign and then go up to cameras and select your camera.
That's fine.
Do you mean IP cameras?
You mean
I just no cameras is above IP cameras.
USB video device.
Oh, okay.
It should be at the very top of the list. Okay. So select whichever camera you're using, if it's an external or your computer camera.
Okay.
Okay, click it. Did we select it? Now down in the bottom in your little boxes, you should see what you just selected. Now click on either trans or cut. It doesn't matter. Click on one of those, and haha, this is what I just did. Do you guys all have that?
I have trans and cut, but then what am I supposed to do with
Click
that?
one. Click it. That just means transition like within a 2-second time frame, or cut straight to this feed. That's all that means. So cut. So just do either one of them. So now here you are.
Okay.
All right. So now we're here.
So
I
there
went
should be
from
2
here-
of us. There are 2 pictures of us, right? Okay. In the pluses. Okay.
Maybe. I mean, I've only done one, so that means you've played with it before, and that's fine. It's okay.
yes? If your camera, I think she's talking. So my camera through Zoom is using the ManyCam, so there is 2 for me.
Okay. Okay. Awesome.
So the one that is here, and then the presets that I'm opening.
All right. So here you are. This is your new classroom. Yay! Let's do a couple of fun things. So over on the right-hand side, you've got all these different little icons, right? Along the, like it says presets, video, audio, draw, right?
Yep.
Click the wand. Click the magic wand. Yeah?
Nothing's happening.
Does it look like this, or does it look like this? Does it have the folders and stuff? Oh, Jillian got hers to work. So if you click the magic wand, your effects should be in, like, you should see folders right here. It comes with that. Leanne, do you see that? What do
I
you
should have
see?
not bought the cheap one.
Do,
I'm clicking the effects and I see nothing.
do you have a Mac?
No, I have a Dell.
It's there. Can we share your screen? Like if I stop share, can we share yours and I'll show you where it's at?
Sure. How do I do that?
I am stopping the share. Hey guys. Oh, Jillian, don't cry. Leanne, down at the very bottom, there's a green box. Maybe it's orange that says share. Yeah. Okay. So you have your borders up. See the little
That's it.
arrow? Yep. See the arrow next to borders? Click that arrow
Oh.
back. You're just within the borders folder.
Oh.
There it is. And now, and while we're here, Leanne, see selected effects down below those folders where it says borders, birthday flags.
Yes.
Click the X and they will be gone.
Oh, that makes me so much happier.
Ah. All right.
I'm not in my classroom right now because it's the middle of the night where I am.
That's fine. So I will go back to
Effect.
sharing my screen.
Okay.
There we go. Yay, we're all here, right? So click on a couple of things. Jillian's been doing it. Leanne, you had been doing it but didn't realize it. I don't do the face masks very often. I do the face accessories all the time. I'm an angel. Eyes, look. So these are some of the things that you can do at another time. Play with them. Seriously, play with them. You can find new ones by going to the ManyCam website, manycam.com. Okay? And I don't want the help version. I just want the manycam.com. And go to resources, effects. So this is where you find all of your fun stuff. Okay, mall, I want to see all of the recently added ones. This is important so you know how to get some new things. I don't want all of these, so I'm not going to, I'll find something that I want.
You can also get more at the bottom. If you scroll to the bottom of your effects or whichever folder you have open, it has a plus sign, get more, and you can click that and it takes you directly to it.
Yes, you can click that get more. That's what she's talking about right there. And it takes you to this website, basically. Not basically. It takes you to this website. So you can just click any of these that you want. Oh, this is a cat hat. Let's try that. I'm going to download it. Why not? Okay, so now it's on my computer. It's right here. I don't need to do anything with it. Now I'm going to go over to my ManyCam. Click this plus sign right here. It's next to the magnifying glass. And add new effects.
Oh, that's nifty.
Yes, add new effects. So when I click that, oh, here's all, it automatically comes up. Here's all the stuff that I have downloaded recently. Here's Cat Hat from today that I just got. So I'm going to open it. And now you see this little orange one next to face accessories in my folder list over here. I don't want to go through all of these accessories because I will never find it. So I will go up to this magnifying glass and click on cat. I don't need to type in the whole thing. Just like the slide finder, you only need to type in a little bit and it'll come up. And then hat. Oh, here's my cat hat. That's what I just got. There it is. One thing to note, at first I would try to backspace out of that, don't backspace out of it. My computer doesn't like when I backspace out of it. Always click the X button to reset to, do a new thing.
Oh, that's a tip.
It's definitely a good tip because it freezes your ManyCam for like a minute. Not a minute, but like 5 seconds, which seems like hours. So, or you can click on and off, on and off. If you want 2 pandas, you have to hold down the control button while you click. And now there are pandas galore because I was clicking a bunch. To get them all off, I can just do once. To get them off one at a time because maybe I have it set to do one at a time during my class. Over here on the selected effects underneath where all the pandas are, there's this eyeball. I can hide them. So now they're there. I don't have to go in the middle of my class. I don't have to type and search.
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
No, good. So underneath all of these pandas where I've searched panda and there's 1,000 pandas that come up, but I found the one panda that I want. So I have them all up. I have them set where I want them to pop open when I'm doing class. Maybe these are the 4 stars and then like the halo of stars is their 5th star at the end of class. I do this a lot. I pull up 4 of the same picture and drag it to the corners, and that's what they get when they get a star. They also get a panda. Yay!
Okay. How do you I can only just do 1 star. How do you do more than one? I'm sorry. I'm asking a question and a question.
It's okay. You hold down the control button and then click it.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Drag it, though. They're on top of each other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're on top of each other after you do that. Haha, there's 1 star.
Oh, okay.
So happy. So there's still only 1 there because I only see 1 dancing. I usually see... Oh, there they are.
So you move it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So now that you have multiple stars and you've put them where you want them to show up when you're in class, if you plan a lot, you can hide them using this little eyeball over here and the selected effects. You can use this eyeball and hide them, which means they're already there. You don't have to search for them. You don't have to space them and put them in the correct spot. You can just turn them on.
Like on your reward page, you had a reward page, right?
I did. I mean, I have a reward page, but we haven't got to it yet.
Right. Okay, but like this would be a good, when you set it up, you set up and then you say, you get a star, and you get a star.
Yeah, so this would be in my main screen. This would be my main teaching screen that they always see their reward. They always see like how many stars they have.
Okay.
If that's something you do. It's totally up to you.
Okay.
You can rearrange these. Notice that I clicked the top one earlier for the eyeball for that one to show up. Well, I don't want that one to be the first one. I want this one to be the first one. So I'm just going to drag it to the top so I know I just need to go down my list.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So now I'm just going to click out of them all because I don't want those pandas.
I'm sorry. I'm a problem child.
No, you're not.
I'm in effects and I go and I do the little search and I type in panda and nothing comes up.
Well, you have to, that's where you go to this ManyCam website and download some things. Like I've downloaded all these pandas probably.
Oh.
So you do have a lot of stuff that comes with it, but most of it you'll have to find on your own.
Okay, did you show us how to put it in once we found it?
Mm-hmm. I will do it again, though, because that is an important part. I lost my dog. No, let's not do that one. No crying kids.
Now, these are all stuff that you have on your Google
So
Doc?
this is manycam.com. And I have gone to resources and effects. Or, as Christy pointed it out, you can go to your folder in ManyCam.
Yeah.
And click on, like, go to the bottom I've got stuff in here. Go to the go where it says click more, and it'll take you to the ManyCam website where you can download. Like, I'll click on it. Let's just see where it takes me. Oh, it took me into that screen, which is whatever. But this is where it's taking me. ManyCam filters and effects.
And then you can search effects right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Search effects. A way for you guys to go to all effects and then most popular. When you're just starting out, just go to most popular, because then it'll have the cat and the dog. The monkey mask is one of my favorites. You have to scroll down before it'll like pop open more, but there's the tears that Jillian just got probably. These are all of the effects that people download the most often.
Okay.
So go to most popular and start there. So after you hit download, they're on your computer, but you don't have to search for wherever they might be. You can just go to the plus sign that's up here next to the magnifying glass. The plus sign that's next to the magnifying glass. Add new effects. And then this opens up where you literally, it just downloaded on your computer. It automatically opens up to wherever it just downloaded on your computer. So like I just got the cat hat. I click on the cat hat and I hit open. I'm not going to do it again. I've already got cat hat on there.
Mine's a little bit different.
Okay.
After I click on it on the website, a bar opens up that says save and a couple other things.
Is it down here like this?
It might be, but it says specifically save and then view downloads. So I just push save right after I click on it. Mm-hmm. And then once I'm done, I can click view downloads and click on all of them and it automatically goes in. So
like when you hit download like this. Mm-hmm. Well, when I hit download, it automatically comes up for mine. That's what I mean. All these different computers are different.
Yeah.
Do what's intuitive for you, what your computer is telling you to do.
Right.
And obviously it told you to save, so you did.
Right. Save and then view downloads and click, and that's how mine did it. So I don't know, different computers, I guess, do different things.
Good to know. So here's a flower garden. I just got a flower garden. Let's add new effects. There's my flower garden that comes up in the folder that it was automatically downloaded like into, and open. I can do multiple by holding down the control or the shift button and like arrowing or dragging and like highlighting like the whole chunk of things that I want to upload. I don't have to do it one at a time. So I just got a spring garden. You can see the new little orange number 1 next to objects. But I don't want to look through all of my objects. Here, it's a spring. Well, I guess I got a spring tree. I got a flower garden. That's what I got. Oh, maybe I didn't. What did I get? Did I get I got the spring tree. I thought I got the flower garden. I did get the flower garden, but spring tree comes up. Cool. Okay, well.
Jackie, do you organize them like differently than the folders that are provided?
I don't, because
you just search.
I mean, yeah, I just search. It's not
okay.
It wasn't beneficial for me to put them in specific folders, because once you put them in a folder, that means it's not in another folder.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So
got it.
To me, it was easier to just search, and that's my norm. And it's quick and easy, so.
I'm really proud of myself. I have balloons.
I see balloons, Lee. I'm very proud of you, too.
But I don't know how to get more than one balloon now.
All right, so you're still at the balloon like picture in your objects, right? Hold down the control button and click balloon a few times while you're holding down the control. And now drag the balloon on your screen. They should be like on top of each other, stacked. Oh! Yay!
Thank you.
We are so proud of you.
Thank you. Okay, 4 balloons are up. We're good. Keep going.
All right, so I think we're done with this screen. Let's go to a custom area. So, Leanne, you have is it the free version right now?
No, I bought it.
Oh, well then you.
I bought a lifetime version.
Okay, so you have
But I got the cheapest one.
Okay, I don't know if you can do this or not. You might be able to. Either way, let's click another plus sign. Let's make a new preset. Okay, and click on desktop, and then custom area. This custom area is your best friend.
Darn it. Mine
Leanne,
are.
do you have that?
I just have 2, and the others say locked. So I'll probably need to upgrade.
Okay, we're clicking desktop.
Yep. So when you click on the plus sign, you go to desktop, and then custom area.
Okay.
Okay, where's the plus sign? Show me on your screen again.
So it's just one of the boxes below here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christy got her custom area going.
Okay.
She just showed Lee. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but that was great. Lee, do you see the plus sign?
Well, I'm so big I can't get to the bottom of my screen.
Drag it. So you've probably got it down like this. Just drag your bar and just drag your window so you're back on.
Yeah, just ignore me. I'll be over here figuring it out.
Can you make it big? Can you maximize it and then make it small again? Can you do that?
Oh, let's see. Yeah, just ignore me.
Well, I want you to do it because if you're doing it, then other people that struggle may also be doing the same thing. So, do you see where my mouse is along the blue bar at the top of the ManyCam window?
Yeah.
Grab that blue bar and move it. Can you move your ManyCam like that? Because part of using ManyCam is learning how to navigate all the different windows that you'll have open and resizing them and things. That is literally the biggest hurdle probably.
It appears that I only have 2 pluses and the rest show locked.
Okay. So click one of those pluses.
I'm in both of them. Number 1 with the balloons and then just
another one. Okay. So that's fine. Let's go over to the presets, which is the top icon over here on the right.
Okay.
And yours should be either 1 or 2, number 1 or 2. Whichever one does not have the balloons, what number is that? Is that 1?
2.
So 2. So click on preset 2 over here. Well, don't really click. You don't need to click on it. Just hit X. So then your plus sign should come back.
All right.
Did you do that?
Yep.
Okay.
Mine is flipped. So it shows mom and dad.
So no, that's Zoom. Zoom is doing that. Zoom flips your stuff. So I see it normal, but you see it as spelled backwards and flipped backwards.
Okay, but it won't do that.
It won't do that. Zoom does that.
Cool.
There's actually a setting in Zoom that you can go into and click mirror settings or something, reflection, or I don't know. There's a Zoom setting that will fix that for you, so it doesn't do that. But that doesn't affect ManyCam at all. So I think Leanne is still there, but her screen is blacked out. Hello?
I'm here. I'm somewhere.
So to go between your different presets, Leanne, is just go to this like trans or cut, and you can go to your other one. If your face is still on one of the other ones, go to the other one. It's okay. We will get so literally if you don't want this one, like I don't want number 5 preset for me anymore. So I'm going to click off of it, and there's my plus sign back. I'm going to click the X over here on the side, and my plus sign is back. All right, preset. Let's go to a plus sign. Leanne, do you have a plus sign now?
I've got a plus sign.
Yes, hit a plus sign.
I hit it.
Go to desktop.
Got it.
Do you have custom area?
Yes.
All right, so you can go to custom area. Now, I'm going to say this for people who have a free version. You can go to app window and click on what you want. That didn't do it. Cool. It is app area, not app window. So app area, you can do that if you have a free version, but we are doing it the other way. So go to desktop, custom area. So now click on, if you don't see this square with the dotted lines around it, click on that preset. Click on your box below that has that preset. And now all you're going to do is drag it over top of what you want under it, because it will show you anything that you've got underneath it. So I just drug it over top of my family, and I resized it by using the edges or the corner. Jillian, look at you going. Yeah. So here's the thing. Once you get it set up, once you get these set up, the only thing that you'll have to do when you log in or when you turn on ManyCam tomorrow is drag the boxes. Like, it'll all be done.
Drag the boxes.
Well, you'll have to drag the dashed line box of the custom area.
Okay. So you set it, like if you wanted to set it up the night before.
So when I close ManyCam and open it back up.
You should close it, right? Because doesn't it like.
Absolutely close it. So when I open it up tomorrow morning, when I click on my prop preset box, it'll have this big dotted line box on my screen. So that's what I'm talking about. That will be set. This is what will come up. You just have to drag it every morning.
Okay.
And that takes 5 minutes, to turn everything on and in size. For me, it takes 5 minutes now that I've been doing it long enough. Okay. So give yourself time the first time you're going to use this.
Okay.
It gets quicker and easier as you do it.
Question about like when you go into the app and you click on camera, should you have ManyCam on first and then go into the app?
Yes.
Because sometimes it messes up if you don't do it the right order, and I don't know the right order.
Have everything set up on your screen and ready to go, all your presets going, and then enter the classroom.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Is there a fast way to switch between things, or do you just have to like mouse?
No, there is. They're called hotkeys.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
So we might get into that.
Okay.
But first, let's do like this, where I have you guys over there. I keep moving you guys around. All right. So I have my Simpson family, what's missing. I'm ready to go for my slides, but I have good job at the top. You can do that too. This is how. So on your screen, on the icons along the right-hand side, there is a draw, like a scribble line. Go to that draw. So is draw at the top like this, and then text is on the bottom? Is that right? When you first get it? Draw and text?
Mine has text on the top and draw on the bottom.
Okay, that's fine.
Mine has draw on the top.
Okay, so there's like these little, there's some lines right here or right here. You can just drag and put them opposite. I like text at the top because I use text all the time. I use this a lot in class. This is where if you turn it on, like we talked about double Dutch. Like that's the last thing I said in my class today. So you set this up. It is very intuitive to set up. You choose your font, choose your size of your font. If it's scrolling or not. Obviously, I have some things that are scrolling for
What is
this.
scrolling?
Scrolling means the words move like this.
Ah, I have
Yeah.
not figured that out.
And then
Okay.
this little bar right here, it can make him go super fast. If you want to stress
Wait,
out one
which-
of your
Which, which bar? Oh, that bar. Oh, okay.
like a
Oh
little
my gosh, I
toggle
did
thing.
not figure out the scrolling. I had not figured that out. Okay, cool.
My text is not showing.
So you have to do a text color and a background color that coordinate, otherwise you won't. Like right now my background color is black for this one and the text is yellow, so you can see it.
Oh.
And here I have it the opposite, yellow background and black text.
Oh, okay.
Here I have, again, same. So I can just change the background color. I like using yellow. So it stands out with the black.
Okay.
So this is something that you can mess around with. This, once you set it up with what font and size and color and stuff, as long as you hit this little on-off switch, it will always be there. So once you set it up one time, it will be there. Okay? So a lot of this is a setup at the very beginning, but then it's easy to use after that. How are we doing?
So I have a question. You are, so in your Simpsons picture,
Mm-hmm.
your picture is in front of that. How did you get your, I mean, you're on the camera. I've only been able to figure it out kind of like this.
Yes,
So
that's
where
exactly, that's what I'm doing, but I'm green screening, so I have a transparent background.
Oh, okay. So that's
So-
what is making the difference then, is the green
Yeah.
screen on your camera. Okay.
Yeah.
That
So-
makes sense.
So let's do that. So I will do it on this one, or let's do it on a family slide. Let's find this is mom. So I'm going to go over to my presets, this top icon over on the right-hand side of my ManyCam. And I am going to, this is preset 10. I'm going to add new layer. Okay, and now a black box comes up and there's a plus sign. Oh, let's click the plus sign. Cameras, and bam, there I am. I can resize it. I can do anything I want with it. If you want to green screen, you click on chroma key, turn it on, and I'm selecting a transparent background. I'm just kind of clicking. And just kind of clicking until the green goes away. And I would do it a little bit better if I'm actually doing it in class, but there's
so,
green screening.
so chroma key is the green screen.
Yep.
Okay.
And I can't even tell you what all these things mean. They do something to people who know what they're doing. To me, I have never had to move them around. So one thing, if you're using like I have a pinkish coral shirt on today, if I have a blue shirt on tomorrow, I'm going to have to set my chroma key again. when I'm green screening, I set it up one time and I'm done. I have found that if I use the basic same type of or same color shirt for a few days, I don't have to redo my green screen because that means the light is bouncing off in a different way on different colors. But don't do that. That freaks the kids out. All right, so that's Pip. This is picture in picture. So now we have Simpsons with us and always on the screen because that's, a good teacher practice to always be here on the screen. Oh, I clicked it. Oh, here's something good to note. I can't do my chroma key right now because I'm currently on the fixed screen area of this preset and I need to be on the webcam area. You see that over here? So if I click on my webcam area and go back to chroma key, now I can fix it. So you see you're way far out on this, but you do see people doing some fun stuff. Go back to your fixed screen and you can fly around. Like I can put myself on Grandpa's head or, crazy stuff. I can be standing in there with Bart and Marge. So this is how people are doing this crazy stuff. They're just moving their little Pip around.
So you said something about how you couldn't do something on the fixed screen. What was that?
So sometimes you can't drag it around. And for me right now, this screen of The Simpsons with me in the corner is preset number 7. So on my presets, which is the top icon over on the right, I will go to preset 7 and I can see that there's a webcam and fixed screen. So when I'm on webcam, that's when I can fix my chroma key. That's when I can fix my, my background.
Your green screen, so it's transparent.
Yeah. And that's when my box is outlined for me to do stuff like this.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's the editing. So that's where you would edit.
Yeah. So fixed screen, sometimes people move their stuff around. Whoops. Sometimes people move their stuff around to be different sizes for stuff. It's really just whatever you want to do.
Okay.
And now I want to set this back because I don't want mine to be like this. All right. How we doing? I see Lee has a Pip. I am so happy.
Do I have a Pip?
You have a Pip.
What's a Pip?
What's its name? That's the little black box that's on your screen.
I don't know what to do with that.
Click the plus arrow. Click the plus arrow. And go to desktop and then custom area.
Yeah, and I do that and it says I go to desktop and I click custom area and it says upgrade your ManyCam to unlock the custom area mode and much, much more.
Okay. So instead of that, go to the plus sign, go to desktop.
Okay.
And then app area.
Okay.
And then choose Simpson Family, for instance.
And then it came up with your screen.
Yeah. So, you choose desktop, app area, Simpson Family. It should come up like this.
Can you see what it looks like for me?
Yes, you did not choose Simpson Family, I don't think.
Okay. I'll try it again.
So as you can see, this is kind of ugly because it has the web address bar and things like that. But if you have a free version, it's maybe better it's maybe okay to do that. You can go to your video and zoom a little to try to get rid of that just because it's kind of gross. So there's half. There, I did it. So you can do your zoom. So this is basically all we're doing today. What else do you need? This is going to be a lot of you playing around with it. Hotkeys. So when I go to my, let me get that off of there. So I'm going to go to my main screen. When I go to my settings, which is the wheel, the mechanical wheel down here at the bottom.
Okay.
Go to hotkeys. Huh.
Okay.
So for you, you just have to turn them on. Do you want to use Alt or Control?
Oh, should you just use one?
I mean, no.
Oh, okay.
You can use whichever ones you want. If you want to use
Oh.
a space bar, I mean, you just kind of put in whichever one you want. Control, Alt,
Wow.
Window, or Shift. And that. Oh, those are your options.
Wow.
So now I'm going to get off of that. So I'm going to do Control 1. There's my hotkey. So it goes to preset number 1.
That's awesome.
So you don't ever have to like fiddle with it. I have a touch screen, so I just touch it.
Wow.
So I don't use hotkeys.
Oh.
But a ton of people do because they're awesome.
What about if you just want to show one effect, or does it just all effects?
So the hotkeys will switch between your video feeds. So here's my video feed 1, 2. Well, there's the custom area that I've got on 3 right now. That's 4. So these are all my custom areas that I've got going right now, or all of my video feeds that I've got going right now.
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. And then I wonder if I want to just do all the effects, I don't know if that would work. I have to set up a hotkey for that.
For effects. No, I think effects you have to do.
There's one that says show/hide all effects, but that sounds scary. I don't know. I'll play with it.
Transition. Yeah, let me. Oh, yeah. If you want everything to get off your screen at once, you can put something in on that. I wouldn't mess with it yet.
I think if you had, you know how she had 4 pandas?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So you can just go in. I think, is that what you're talking about when you click in and you can get rid of them all instead of having to click each X?
Yeah. I don't think I'm ready for that.
I am not ready for that. And I am.
Okay.
I don't find a need for that. Let me rephrase that. I haven't found a need for that.
Okay.
I might be thinking differently. I might have missed what you said then.
Well, no, you're exactly correct. It's to get all the pandas off at once.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
But I've only got 4, so I just click the X 4 times.
Yeah.
I haven't found a need to have a hotkey for that. That's what I'm saying.
So for a hotkey? Oh.
Yeah, I don't need a hotkey to get all that stuff off. I'm just going to click X. Okay. So one last thing, and this is one of my most fun things to do with ManyCam, is to do a custom area. I'm going to pick on Christy. Hey, Christy.
Hello.
Oh, I just gave you a monkey face. So the kids love that. Just drag a custom area over top of the video feed of the kid.
Oh, that's how they do that.
That's how they do that.
Cool.
So this is definitely going to take, there's a learning curve, and there's a there's a way to do it seamlessly, but it takes practice. I didn't do all of this at once by any means. So, set up a welcome slide. I don't know if you want a goodbye slide. I haven't found a need. My kids just leave.
Mhm.
So it was a waste of a preset for me. Let me show you one thing really quick in slides, because this is, so I'm getting out of this preview slide. I'm going to go to setting up ManyCam. Man, I keep moving all of your screens around. Okay. So if I'm choosing this slide in particular, no reason, just because that's what I'm on right now. I'm going to go to File, Download As, let's do PDF. Now, it's on my computer somewhere. I'm going to go over to the plus sign, Media Files, which means this downloads. It didn't let me do it. Why is it not doing that? I don't know. Anyway, you can download this picture and have it as a picture in your ManyCam.
Oh.
So that's how I did this slide. I made it in Google Slides and then I downloaded it.
Okay.
I just can't find the folder right now.
Okay, so that would be like your I'm here but not here, not ready yet. Okay, screen. Jackie, what are some pitfalls? Thank you for your time. What makes things freeze up? I used ManyCam in a class and it froze and I'm so scared now.
Did you backspace when you were using objects?
I don't know. Did I like on the keyboard, you mean?
Like when you were searching for objects?
I don't think I searched. I don't know what I did.
Okay.
I tried to put on hats.
That will do it. If your computer doesn't have a whole lot of extra memory to be using, you can't use those AR things. It will freeze your stuff
Like
up.
if you do too many effects on top of each other?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Like I can even use like the ice cream reward where it's the cone and then like 7 or 8 scoops that come up along the side of my window. By the time I get to the top, it's a little.
Okay.
So don't use too many, and make sure you clear your cache. The way I do it, I'm in Chrome. I click on these 3 little dots. Settings. I'll scroll down to the bottom and hit Advanced. And then it's this first one that comes up here, Clear Browsing Data. Cached images and files. You're going to want to clear your cache.
Okay.
So that's something that you'll hear a lot of ManyCam people talking about, to clear your cache.
How will does this work with the app? Like when they go to exclusively to the app, it shouldn't?
It does nothing because you're using your own video feed.
Okay.
There's no change.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jackie.
Yeah.
Yes,
anything
you.
else? Christy, did you get your question answered about the slides?
Yeah. Yes. I had watched some videos about trying to use the what do you call that? Anyway, the custom area.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't quite get. I could not quite get that.
Sometimes you just have to do it.
Yeah,
That's why I'm doing this, because sometimes you literally just have to do it.
And I need to play around with slides a little bit more and figure out how to do the finder and all of that. But at least I know how to set it up and use it now.
You know what? Let me show you really quick. I'm going to open up the slide finder. I'm going to go to the props tab down here. Okay, I'm on the props tab.
Okay.
Rewards.
Oh, there we go.
Props, help and directions. I'm on props, and I am going to do. It's still loading. I've got ManyCam and Zoom and Windows, so
yeah.
I'll give it an extra minute, I guess. But I'm now going to just do Control F for find. And here it is, find in sheet. Let's do MC level 3. I don't even know. So I'm just going to hit, it's just going to automatically go to level 3. Unit 1, there's 188, so I'm going to do a smaller amount. So Unit 1 still has 333 things, but so you can type in as much or as little up at the top as you want, and it will take you down to where the stuff is. So like for the first lesson in Unit 1, let me make this bigger. The first lesson in Unit 1, you have all of these
options.
There are 3 different options of suggested rewards that people have given a suggestion of, hey, this one works great for this lesson.
Mm-hmm.
And for this one in particular, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prop options. You just pick one. Here's lesson notes if you do that. Yeah.
And then so that is what you're
it.
opening up and putting in a different window like we did in the beginning.
Yes, but I'm
Okay.
using it from the planner. And this is why I say use the planner, people.
Okay, so planner is key.
It saves
Planner
me a ton of time because in
Okay.
advance I can go in here and plan and prep my classes. I can choose which reward I want. I can choose which prop I want. And then I save it as a favorite. So every time I come up with that lesson, those are already in.
That's nice. Okay.
Yeah. So when I open stuff up in the mornings, I have already prepped. So here are my favorite rewards for all of these classes. I'm going to highlight them all, do Alt Enter, and they're all going to open up in one window.
Oh, okay. So you're highlighting the favorite reward. Okay, so that's how you're getting the 4 rewards in the one window.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay.
So I will have my planner in its own window.
Okay.
I will highlight all of these. 2 of them are the same, so there's only going to be 4 that open. But there's all 4 of my rewards that are opening at once.
And that's Alt Enter.
Yep. I'm going to pull my planner out, and now I'm going to open up all of my props. And again, one of them is the same, so it's only going to be 4.
And that's Alt Enter again.
Mm-hmm.
After you highlight. And that puts it in its own window.
Yeah. And that's what I do, highlight edit to the end and type in the word preview.
Okay.
And I resize them and I put them in the corners of my screen.
Okay, so you go to your planner, highlight, Alt Enter,
Mm-hmm.
and then put in preset preview.
Preview. I do preview.
And then resize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
So I'll show you why I do preview, because that's a thing too. So so you've seen me in preview. This is present. Here's present mode. And when I'm in present mode, if I go down to the bottom and I exit full screen and I make this smaller because I need room on my screen for stuff, right? If I make this smaller, every time I get close to the bottom, this thing pops up. Like this toolbar of stuff. So when I go up into the web address and type preview, instead of being in present mode, this thing doesn't pop up and it's not in my way in the middle of class.
Okay, nice.
So that's why I do preview instead of present. Honestly, some people leave it in edit mode. Some people don't even put it in preview or present mode. They leave it in edit mode so they can see what slides are next.
And then you can also do the memory game and stuff like that.
Yes, so memory game and tic-tac-toe need to be in edit mode because you have to be able to drag stuff.
Yes.
But
anything that has stuff flying in or whatever has to be in preview mode, otherwise it's not going to fly.
Okay. Open. Okay. Okay, so preview. Okay.
Look at Lee going to town over there. Who knew she was a noob at the beginning of this?
I can't get you off my screen over here.
So if you
You're-
click one of the boxes below your main ManyCam box, does one of them have you as the main picture?
Nope.
You know, I see that. Can you click the plus sign for number 2?
Yeah.
And then do, at the very top, go to cameras and choose your camera.
I'm
Hey.
back.
So obviously, don't use these in your rep classes first. You're going to want to mess around with them in your MC, like some of your MC regulars, because they'll laugh with you as you go along and learn. They really will. They love it. They love when you're trying to learn technology because it's so intuitive to them. Mine loved it when I'm like, oops, whoops, sorry, and I would go to different wrong things like like that. So it was actually really kind of a fun bonding thing with
Good
some
to
of my regulars. All right.
This is awesome. Thank you, Jackie.
Yeah.
This was
Anything
great.
else? I think.
Way to go, Leanne. You're
Yeah.
a rock star.
Thanks.
All right, guys.
Long ways to go.
Nice to meet you all.
Jillian her twice now because.
Ah.
Oh, there we go. Oh, this was fun.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
guys.
Jackie. So helpful.
Thanks so
Bye.
much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.